Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Happy New Year. This is my first tutorial of 2024. I am so excited to be teaching again. Seriously, I had so much fun filming the slow music tutorial. Thank you guys for all of your support last year, and let's keep going strong this year. So we're going to be starting our tutorials with my favorite group, ITZY, and I'll be teaching Untouchable. I'll be teaching you guys the chorus and the post-chorus today. I'm going to be giving this dance a difficulty score of 7 out of 10 intermediate level. So please keep in mind that this video is going to be an explanation only tutorial, and if you would like to practice with the music, I will leave my slow music practice tutorial in the top right hand corner of the screen. If you would like to practice with a video where the explanation and the music is in one tutorial video for you, that is over on my Patreon page as usual. Thank you so much to my new patrons that have joined me over the Christmas break and the beginning of this month as well. If you've been supporting me on Patreon all throughout last year, thank you so much. So the links to my Patreon will be in the description if you're interested. Okay guys, so remember, from speaking too fast or too slow for you at any point, feel free to change the speed of the video in the YouTube settings. All right, let's get started. Okay guys, this is lesson 1 and this is the chorus. So I'm going to show you a preview of the first 8 counts. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay. So that's to show you. I'm obviously going to go a lot slower than that. So you're going to start with your feet together in the center. On 1, we're going to hold this pose. 1. So you're going to squat your knees down and you have a slight lean to the left with your right knee pushing forward. You're going to lift your head up and put your hands behind your head on your neck. So 1, then on 2, we're going to step forward with our right foot. 2. As we step up and forward, we're going to close our elbows in quickly and out. So from the beginning, this will go 1, 2, then on 3, 3. You're going to step forward with your left foot and touch your chest. I'm not touching my chest completely because the microphone's here, but you want to touch your chest completely on 3. 3, then on 4, we're going to step with our right foot. 4. Now, as we step on it, we kind of do like a little tiny little skip on it, like you kind of skip onto the right leg, and you gently glide your hands down on either side. So from the very beginning, in the center, you want to take a few steps back because we are slightly walking forward. So this will go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right leg. So all the weight should be on the right leg now. 4 with your left toe just resting. 4. Next, we're going to go 5 and. So you're going to get your fist. You're going to punch your right fist forward and your left back and switch. 5 and. As we do that, when we punch, we're going to step with our left toe on the floor, pushing our left hip up, and then we're going to go back and sit on the right hip, twisting our knee, like this. So punch, punch. So after here on 4, 5, and. Then on 6 and, we're going to go 6 and. So from here, we're going to jump on the right leg, lifting the left off the floor, hold up an X with our fist, 6 and. Rest your foot back on the floor and just put this X, separate it on either side of your body. So from the end of 4, this will go 5 and 6 and. Just before we continue, guys, let's go from the beginning. So from here, and do a quick recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and. Next, we're going to go 7, 8. So after 6 and, what you're going to do is get your fists. You're going to separate your fists on either side with the left on the bottom, right on the top, to this side, then to this side. And as we do that, we're going to put the weight on our left leg, touch the right behind, just touch it with your toe, touch, and then out on this side, step with your right foot, leaning on your right hip. So from the end of 4, after here, 4, when we punch, this will go 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Just before we continue, guys, we're going to do those first 8 counts all the way from the beginning and do a quick recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So this is on the end of 8. Quickly on and 1, we're going to go and 1. Put this left hand down. We're going to get our right hand fingers open. We're going to swoop our body and our hips over to the left side, looking down slightly, over to the left side. Then this right hand is going to snap over your chest, look back to the front, hand on your chest, leaning on your right hip. So after 7, 8, this will go and 1. Okay, I'm going to show you a preview of the next 8 counts from here. So this was and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, so those 8 counts will finish off the first half of this lesson. So after here, 7, 8, and 1. What we're going to do is we're going to get our hands. I'll show you the hands alone first. From here, put your right hand on top of your left. You're going to spin your hands around so that your right hand's coming towards your face. Spin around, touch. So your hands are going to touch down and you're going to bend your wrists, okay? So from here again, just the hands. Right hand goes on top. Spin towards your face with this right hand. Spin, touch. Now we're going to spin the opposite way, so to the right. Spin, touch. Over to the right side. Then we're going to spin again towards us this way. Spin, touch on the bottom left. Again with just the hands. Spin, touch. Spin, touch. Spin, touch. Now with the hips. So we're already on our right hip. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of squat our legs and then reposition ourselves. We're in the same position. You just kind of squat and reposition. Squat and back up, okay? So from the end of here, and 1, 2, and. Next we're going to squat and do the other side. So we squat our legs and go over to the left hip. So once again, and 1, 2, and 3, and. Now on 4 and, we're going to again squat and go to the bottom left on our right hip. So again, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Just before we continue, guys, we're going to go all the way from the very beginning so we don't forget, and we're going to add in that new part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Next, we're going to go 5, 6. So from here, we're going to get our left foot and we're going to flick it off the floor 2 times, flicking your toe. As we do that, we just finished here, we're going to get our fists and we're going to circle our fists to the right side 2 times. So this is 4 and 5, 6. Now on and you step with the left foot. Then we're going to get the right foot and go 7, 8. So with our fists, we're going to keep the left hand up in the air. Right hand is going to circle behind our head 2 times. So after this, 5, 6, and step on the left foot. Now on 7, 8. What you're doing is you're stepping behind with your right foot. As this right hand circles around our head 2 times, we're also going to circle our hips 2 times. So our hips, you're going to sit in the back, roll around, sit in the back, roll around. Circle, circle, like this. From this move, and 1. Where we do this here, let's do that. So, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and on the left foot, 7, 8 on your right foot in the back. Okay guys, that is the first half of this lesson. What we're going to do is we're going to go all the way from the beginning, from here, like this, and we're going to recap with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay guys, this is the second half now. The next 8 counts will go like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have just finished here, on and on like this. We're going to step back with our left foot and slide. Right hand's going to go on top of your left like a crocodile snap, and we're going to snap over to this side. So you're going to push your hands, push them straight out like this. After here, 7, 8. This will go 1 and step in with your right foot. Okay, again, 1 and next we're going to go 2 and 3. So from here, with your feet together, you're going to step with your left foot, bending your knees inwards, and you're going to get your loose fist. It's not like completely shut like that, but it's kind of like loosely shut. You're going to push this into your knee. So imagine your hand punching your knees inwards. Then you're going to do the other side. So bring this hand around, step your right toe inwards to bend your knee inwards like this. Loose fist again. Then we're going to get our hand open, flick it up and down, up and down. So with counts, very slowly, after here, this will go 1 and 2 and 3. On 3, that's when you flick 3. Then on 4 and, we're going to go 4 and. So we're going to do the exact same thing, loose fist, step in with your left foot and your left hand, and then your right. Once again, from the end of here, second half. 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and. Okay, now on 5 and 6, this will go 5 and 6. So, in slow motion, I can't actually jump, but it is a jump here. So what you're doing is you're getting your right hand and your right leg, swooping this all the way around. Do a big swoop. Now, as you swoop, you technically want to jump. So it will look like this. Swoop and jump onto that right leg. So, swoop, and I'm going to say the word jump just so you visualize it. Swoop, jump on the right leg. Now, on the left leg is in the air at the moment. We're going to get our hands into fists, and we're going to push them in towards our chest. As we do that, we're going to step with our left foot forward and bring ourselves up. So you step with your left foot forward, squat your knees, squat and come up. With your fists, squat and come up. Okay, so after 4 and, this will go 5 and on the right leg, 6 on your left leg. Slide in. Just before we continue, let's go from the second half with the counts. So from the end of here, let's go from here. Okay, let's do that with the counts before we finish this part off. 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6. So after here on 6, we're next going to go 7, 8. So walking kind of forward into our place after doing this, we're going to get an X like this. You can have either hand in front, it doesn't matter. But you're going to keep it in the same position and you're going to do an X twice. You just hold up the X twice. And as we do that, we're going to step forward on our right foot, but with your knees slightly poking out like this, and then the left side. So you're kind of bopping forward into the center. So after 6, this will go 7, 8. Okay, once again, just to add in that last part, let's do those first 8 counts of the second half. So from here with the counts, let's just add in that X move there, and then we'll continue. 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay guys, this is the last 8 counts of the chorus. After here, to finish the chorus, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1. Okay, so we've just finished here in the center. What we're going to do is we're going to hold this pose again, 1. So from the beginning, remember we squat and you put your right knee inwards, left hip poking out, hands behind your head. 1. Next we're going to go 2. So you put your hands to your chest this time. 2. Next we're going to go 3. Flick these hands up to the top and step forward on your right foot. 3, 4. Hands down, left foot in the center. So again, from the end of here, 7, 8. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to go 5 and 6. So this part is quite fast. What we're going to do is we're going to get our hands like in a praying position. We're first going to point it up, facing to the top right, point it down to the bottom left, down to the bottom right, up to the top left. So da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now as we do that, we're going to go over to the same hip. So we're on our right side, so our right hip, step out with your right foot, left hip, right hip, left hip. Okay, so faster it will go da, 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 da. Okay, now with counts from the end of this X move here, this will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it's fast again. 5 and 6. Then on and, we should finish on our left side. Then on and, we're going to go and. We're going to reach outwards, like leaning forward on this right leg, like this. Put our hands out to either side, back of your hands facing, fingers open. And 7. On 7, slide in this left knee. Curl your hands from pinky to thumb, elbows in. So on 5 and 6, let's go from that move. 5 and 6 and 7. Now on 8, we're going to go 8 on our left foot, 1. Simply step backwards into your place to face the right side. So let's just go from the end of this X part here. 7, 8. This will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1. To face the right side for the pose chorus. Okay guys, so that is the end of this lesson. What we're going to do is we're going to go from the second half from the end of here. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and ba 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 ba, I don't care about. Okay, so we're going to do that with the counts. Then we're going to go all the way from the very beginning from Yeji's part here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's do that now with the counts and then we're going to move on to lesson 2. 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1. Okay guys, this is lesson 2 and this is the pose chorus. So we're going to face the right side and I'm going to show you the first 8 counts. This will go 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Okay, so facing the right side, legs apart. We're going to hold here for 1. Next we're going to go 2 and 3. So you're pushing your right knee forward first, leaning forward, push your right knee forward, then your left knee, then your right knee, okay? Then with the knees, you're going to do the opposite hand. Flat hands, you're going to push your left hand forward first, then your right, then your left. So all together, this will go 1, 2, and 3. Now on 4, we're going to go 4. Keep your left hand where it is, keep your right knee where it is, get the right hand, swoop this underneath your arm, and hold your body on this side and look back to the front. 4. So from the very beginning, standing up straight first. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, next we're gonna go 5 and 6. Okay, so we've just finished here. Hips now. We're going to push our left hip down towards the back like this. So sit on the right hip here. Sit and sit. So again, the last place we finished was here. Now, as we sit and sit, what we're doing is we're getting our hands first in this position when we first sit, fingers open, back of the hands, left hand to the top, switch, and then close. So left hand to the top, right hand to the top, close. So that will go left, right, close. Now with counts from the beginning. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now on and, we're going to go and. Come back up on your left hip and separate your hands this time with your palms facing the front. So again, 5 and 6 and now we're going to go 7, 8. So from here, this is going to close slowly from pinky to thumb and cross over your face. As we do that, we're going to get our right foot in the back, twist it forward, twist it forward. So your heel is twisting forward, forward. Okay, so just before we continue, guys, let's go from the beginning of this lesson, from here, bum, 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 buddy, like this, and let's do that with the counts. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Okay, the last 8 counts of this lesson will go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Okay, so we've just finished here on 8. Quickly on and 1, we're going to go and, so we're going to put our hands down. We're going to put our hands down like this, and 1. We're going to hold this pose here. So you, again, putting your hands down, switching the weight over to the right hip, hand on your right hip, left hand, bent at the wrist over to the side. So after here, this will go, and 1. Next, we're going to go 2, 3, 4. Flick your hand up 3 times. So 1, 2 with your shoulder, 3, 4, all with your right shoulder. Once again from here. This will go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to walk to our place on our left foot first. 5, 6 with your right foot. Next, we're going to step out with our left foot and go 7 and 8 and. So we're stepping out with our left foot with our knee pointing out. We're going to get this hand on our right side. We're going to kind of like cut across our throat like this. So we're going to cut over to the right side. So the hand's going to the right. Cut. Then we're going to flick, flick, flick to the left. So cut, flick, flick, flick. As we step with our left foot forward, cut and lean back, back. And finally, snap your head to the right side while holding your hand in place. From the end of here, with counts, this will go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Snap over to the right side. And that is the end of this lesson. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go from the very beginning of this part, from here, bum, 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 dun, ba, 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 ba. Okay, so let's do that with the counts. And then after that, don't forget to go over to my slow music tutorial to practice both parts together. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Well done if you made it through the entire thing. If you would like to cool down and stretch with me, I will leave my cool down stretching video in the top right hand corner of the screen. If you would like to learn a dance of similar difficulty level to this one, I will leave my intermediate level playlist. And if you want to learn a different ITZY song, I will leave the last ITZY tutorial I did on the screen as well. I'm trying to remember what it was. It's there in my head, but why can't I remember? Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Cake. How did I forget? It was cake. Cake. Yeah, that was such a fun dance. So if you want to learn that dance, I will leave my tutorial for cake on the screen. I can't believe it took me that long to think. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next tutorial very soon. I can't believe it took me that long to